And we're back with our next round of characters. First we have Scarlet Witch, Scarlet, why not just red, and Angel Dust, Chicagoan. So Scarlet Witch, we have, once again, she's an X-Men affiliation. When fielded, you may move target fist character die from an opponent's prep area to their bag. This would largely be useful with the new Back from War ability. If your opponent has a fist character sitting in their prep, you can now move that to their bag so they don't get the Back from War trigger. Also, if they're using something like Iron Fist, if they've knocked out their Iron Fist to move a large fist character to their prep area, that's a way of getting it moved to their bag. And if you've knocked out a fist character. So, there's multiple ways that could be useful. It's a little niche, but still a neat card. Then we have Angel Dust, Chicagoan. When Angel Dust blocks or is blocked, she gets plus X attack and plus X defense, where X is equal to the combined total level of all character dice she's engaged with. She can only block one character, so she's only going to get the bonus from one of those. But when she attacks, if you have multiple things forced to block and can throw Overcrush on her, she's going to get pretty big pretty fast. And she is a fist character, so something like Pin Particles would work. The only thing that's a little weird is that fielding cost of a 1/1/3. That's something we've seen before that I can recall. But yeah, still, that's potentially a really strong character. Nice addition to the Fist family. Next up, we have Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Foresight, and our first shiny foil, Mr. Sinister Messiah Complex. So, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Foresight. While Negasonic Teenage Warhead is active, when your opponent targets one of your character dice with a global ability, spin each of your Negasonic Teenage Warhead character dice in the field to level 3. That's going to get her pretty quickly to that nice and beady 6/3 face. She's also an X-Men affiliation, so maybe that's something where if you're getting her spun up to level 3, you could chain that in with your Kitty Pryde on a mission. Spin her back down to give Kitty Pryde the bonus, the OP of Kitty Pryde, so that's actually a pretty cool card. I actually like that quite a bit, and I'm sure Melissa will like it quite a bit. Then with Mr. Sinister, while Mr. Sinister is active, once per turn during your roll and reroll step, you may pay 2 life to reroll your dice an additional time. We've seen this ability on previous dice, actually even former Scarlet Witch had it, Kang. I think this Mr. Sinister is the most expensive purchase cost that has had that ability. Though his stats are pretty beefy, I just can't see you really wanting to build around this one because there's just cheaper abilities. There's cheaper characters that give you that ability. I guess if you are running a Masquering team and it's you really need to make sure you get that roll, he's there. So I guess it's not that bad. It's just it's one other thing that's kind of niche. So next up we have Elektra, Greek Tragedy, and Blind Owl, Laxatives in Your Food. So Elektra, Greek Tragedy. When Elektra is KO'd, you may pay Fist. If you do, you may reroll Elektra as if she had Regenerate. Reroll when KO'd. So I think we saw a New York Comic Con spoiler of a slightly better, more interesting Elektra. This one still has its place. I mean, she's a 3-cost, cheap character with some decent stats. I mean, it's something that sort of builds your groundwork for draft, and it is kind of cute. The interplay with her and Daredevil. Daredevil's a fist character, and when Daredevil, his fist could be used for Generator. So that's cute. I kind of like it. It's fun flavor. Then Blind Owl. When fielded, if you have been dealt damage this turn, deal 1 damage to target opponent. So that's interesting. There's many ways to do yourself damage. So you could deal like do the Silver Surfer Global for drawing, or there's a the Green Goblin from Amazing Spider-Man where you can field him for free by dealing 1 damage to both players. So that would actually allow you to trigger her too. And she's got some decent defense stats, though I think I saw a spoiler of the common one, which I like a good bit better. Still, she's interesting, and you have 0/0/1 fielding cost, so it's not going to be too hard to put her out. Next we have Lady Deadpool, Regenerative Healing Factor thingy, and Free Chimichangas, Best Things in Life. So with Lady Deadpool, if you have more different active Deadpool characters than an opponent, Lady Deadpool costs 3 less to purchase. Does not need to be active to use this ability. I think that's actually going to be a pretty cool card and can combo pretty well with the Kid Pool we saw earlier. So I think in draft, a lot of people are going to overlook her because of that 6 cost, which is a little ugly. You just get a couple of Kid Pools, field those. You now have at least a Kid Pool out. She's now a 3 cost, so you could overwhelm your opponent pretty easily with Lady Deadpool and Kid Pool helping each other out. And with 3 Chimichangas, target character die gets +3 defense, and on burst, also that character die may only be blocked by 2 or more character dice. Defense is never incredibly sexy, and especially coming from an action die, because there's other action dice you could use. The burst, if you have like deadly on a character and are attacking with it, well then at least 2 characters have to block it, so you're definitely going to have 2 things knocked out. And yeah, the bonus on the defense will make sure that deadly character stays alive. So I mean, it's not too bad. I think it'll be more something you'll be using in draft than in constructed. But yeah, nice little bit of flavor, and it is some funny art.